So let me say a pleasant good afternoon to all the viewers who will be viewing this match on YouTube, that is. And let me welcome you to the Brooks Park Sporting Complex with this matchup against Manchester High School and Central High School down in Clarendon. So here is Central with a clear upfield. Now in the center circle where header goes up there by the Manchester. Pass to number 18 who look for option, plays it on the near side. Here's the number 7 who dribbles. He beat his man nice and he takes a shot, but blocked there by the defender of the Central team. Ball is played back to Central. Central in their own half. Bit of fumble there by the, but into the part of the Manchester number 22 who kicks a shot long and high over the bar. And that will go into touch for a goal kick. Just want to say the weather here is a bit cool. So it's good environment for football playing. You can see the Manchester High School. They are clad in their traditional yellow and brown with yellow socks. Central High out of Clarendon. They are in their white tops, brown shorts, white socks. The keeper for the Central team, he is clad in blue and pink and black socks as he anticipates the ball here. But here is Central over on the far side. But play broken up one time, but here's Manchester with the ball. Here's Manchester trying to beat his man nicely. He beats one, but he bumped into a bit of traffic there. And he's hounded by two Central players who broken up that tackle and plays it back. And that one goes into touch. So referee has signaled a throw in here to the Central team over on the far side. Ball is thrown long into the area. But number 4 for Central who kicks it and blocks one time there. But here's Manchester with the ball who plays it. And will this be a goal on his shot? And high over the bar into touch. That should have been 1-0. Unofficially 5 minutes here in this first encounter. It was easily a goal to score rather than miss. But here is Central, try to build from the back. Plays it to number 19, who plays it to the number 2 player, who plays it long, downfield. So Central plays it inside, but broken up one time there by the Manchester player. Number 13, who dribbles looking for option. And he finds his teammate nicely. But that one is placed into touch. So, as we see the number 10 for Central, place it long over into the box. And that will easily be in control into the clutches of the Manchester High custodian there. So Manchester try to build from the back. Ball plays long over on the far side. Central defender there, they are living dangerously at that time. But luckily they were able to clear the ball into touch. So we've been taken there. Head goes up into center circle. Central now on the attack, looking for option. He spreads it wide. Find number 2. Who with the ball. Number 2 plays it long. And here is Central, number 17. Dribbles past one man, plays it inside. A dummy there at one time. But misread there by the player. And Manchester now on the counter. So here's Manchester on the counter attack. Here's Manchester one time with the ball, but he's been robbed there by the Central defender. And here's the quick. So the exchange here so far, nothing to write about. Manchester have a glorious chance here, but they have missed that one. But here is Central now. Into the Manchester half. Finds the number 2 player who looks up. And he plays it long inside the box. Good tackle there by the Central player, but that ball goes into touch. And that one will be easily handled by the central custodian. So here's Manchester this time. Manchester hits it high and into the back of the net. So after unofficial 7 minutes into this encounter, Manchester High School 1, Central High 0. And if you should look up at the big screen and see the replay, that ball was played from outside the 18. That you would say would be a screamer and into the back of the net. So Manchester High School 1, Central High School 0. Live action here at the Brooks Park Sporting Complex here in Mandeville, Manchester. Live action. So number 7 for Manchester puts his name on the score sheet. So the Central on the attack plays one across, but broken up one time. So here is Central High. How would they respond? But Manchester defensive unit broke that one up. Here's Manchester, plays it one side. Manchester going. Here's the little man, but he's blocked there. Central High tried to respond. Here's the little number 10 player for Central who plays it across. Finding number 13. And that one will play it into touch. And that will be a goal kick. A throw-in rather. The Central team deep inside the Manchester team's half. So number 21 for Central High, number 2 rather, will goes in and to take this seeming to be a long throw-in. So long throw been taken inside the box, but it goes up there and headed out by the Manchester defender. Number 7 with a spectacular bicycle kick. But onto the part of the number 19 Central player who plays it inside, finds his man Nazi. Here's number 13. Still number 13 going. Plays it inside, but good defensive work there by the Manchester High School team. So Manchester now try to build over on the far side. Number 5 looking for option, but being been hounded and being robbed by the number 9 of Central High. And the referee saw an infringement there that time. Player was held back. So Central High will have a spot kick inside. Whistle on the play. Ball plays inside the air and it goes up, and good defensive work there by the Manchester defender. But Central High bang this one high. Number 17 plays it inside the box. Good clearance there one time. So Central High seemingly their body language seemingly not being daunted by, even though they are 1-0 down, but they're still playing with a level of confidence. But here's Manchester High School over on the far side. Dribbles passes man nicely. Beat one, beat another. Plays it to number 21. Who find number 17. Number 17. Dribbles pass one, find number 4. So Manchester spreading the ball nicely. Good build up there one time. Plays it to number 7 for Manchester High School, who plays it over the far side but broken up one time. So Central number 11 plays it inside. And that one is cleared and put into touch. Ball plays down inside the area. And there should have been a good opportunity there. But the referee saw an infringement. Let us wait and see what will be the verdict. Seeming to be a penalty from where I stand. So Central High with the penalty. So number 10 for Central High will take this one. Goalkeeper bounces on his line. Being focused here, runs up, here, hits it high into the back of the net. So after unofficially 10 minutes, Manchester won, Central High won, all courtesy of a penalty momentarily. And the number 10 player just slapped that one into the roof of the net. So, with Manchester High School playing at home here at the Brooks Park Sporting Complex, they would want to have a good result as they came off a midweek victory. So they're hoping that they could gather all 3 points here. On the other hand, Central High have a lot to say about that. But here is Manchester High School. Good back heel there one time, but broken up inside there. So good skill there displayed by the Manchester player, who dribbles and plays it to number 18. Trying to find this player, but broken up by the central defender. So here's number 17 for Central High. Plays it long, but intercepted there. Number 13 finds number 7. Who dances over the ball, plays the one inside, and the keeper will take that one easily. So plays down for Manchester High School. That's the number, seems to be the number 5 player. In the meantime, teams are given a water break. A view around the ground. So earlier I've said that Manchester was coming off a midweek win. It is so, but that was in a knockout round. So this is the first match of this quarter-final round here. So here's Manchester number 7. No, bang this one upfield and high over the bar into touch, into the orbit somewhere. So it's trying something to make this game come alive, but so far game been lacking intensity. Need some injection of energy. So here's Central High into their own half. Bit of bundle ball there one time. A bit of rash tackle there. Obviously the referee looks on his watch. So after 45 minutes of football here at the Brooks Park Sporting Complex here in Manchester, Mandeville, Manchester High School 1, Central High School 1. First goal was a brilliant goal by the Manchester High School team. And the central goal was all courtesy of a penalty, which is number 10 from Manchester High School. The slapped that one into the roof of the net. So the sun is out in its glory at the Brooks Park Sporting Complex. So lots of movement around the pitch. It's half time here. So take you until then. We'll join you momentarily for the second half of this encounter. So until then, out. So welcome back here to the Brooks Park Sporting Complex, to this second half action, live action between Manchester High School and Central High out of Clarendon. Currently the score has been locked at 1-1. So with the second half on its way, referee Brown is checking to make sure that everything is intact. And we anticipate a better second half from both teams here, as both teams would have wanted to leave with maximum 3 points. Manchester basically playing at home. We are just blocks away from this ground here, so we would have known this ground very well. Central High journey from Clarendon, but they would want to get maximum points. The ball is played long into the arms of the keeper of the Central High goalkeeper, who just throws it. Cast 13 now for Manchester. He jivers past one man. Nice back heel there one time, but plays into touch. So here the Manchester High School fanatics cheering on their team, searching for the go-ahead goal here at the Brooks Park Sporting Complex. Lots of play there in the grandstand, looking on, hoping for a victory for the Manchester High School team. But here is Central High defending stoutly there. So Manchester so far having the earlier exchange in this half. But here is Central High now. Still Central High going. Plays it to the number 9. Ball is being cleared upfield. So Manchester High School on the ball. Number 21 for Manchester High School being hounded there by the Central player. But still Manchester going. That one plays into touch. Will be a throw into the Manchester High School team. Midway the Central High School half. Three-man wall there. Referee Brown looks on his watch. Would this be the final kick of the game? As he looks on his watch again. The referee has been called into action as the goalkeeper of the Manchester High School down on the turf, seeking some medical, getting some medical treatment there. Coach, looky. Give a minute there. Give a minute. You ask your views for the match.
Where you talk about?
The football match.
This?
Yeah, man.
No, not me. Not me. Me no coach Chester.
No, man. Me know, man.
Yeah.
As a spectator.
Don't record that.
All right.
Me no coach Chester, yeah.
Mr. Gabriel, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Former PTA president, current principal for the Manchester High School. We have seen that Manchester High School this afternoon played a very competitive game, but unfortunately they have left with a 1 point. So what are your thoughts on the game so far, sir?
Well, we give thanks. We got a point out of the game. I thought we could have done better in terms of getting the 3 points, especially early in the game. We could have capitalized on some clear chances that we got. But all in all, I thought we played well. Just need to exercise some more patience and composure in the different zones. But we're happy to at least come out with a point, and we look forward to the rest of the games.
So with the coming off a win over in midweek, we thought that they would have, this Central High team would have been an easy game for them, but Central High came with some fire and they have wrestled hard for their 1 point. So going forward, Who will be your next opponent, sir?
Yeah, before I go to that, we're under no illusions. There are no easy games here at all. Central is a very good team, as you can see. Very good ball handlers, you know, and they kick the ball well as well. And so we understand that there are no easy games, really. We have Christiana next on Tuesday, and then on Friday we play the defending champions. So that's the rest of the fixture.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
And all the best to Manchester High School team.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.